Guys, eBay Motorsports is here for the ride. Listen, we have all had cars, and I'm going to tell you one thing. I had a car that I love so much, and I just had to have those rims. The first one I had 20-inch rims on it. Boy, let me tell you, I thought I was the cleanest dude on the block. Then I got a bigger version of the same car, and I got 22-inch rims on them. The problem was, at times, that mug would try to break on you, boy. I had a car in college one time that was the most beautiful car, and everybody praised the car, but the car barely ever worked. I needed eBay Motors because I know that I had things that I needed to be fixed on all those vehicles. For a long time, I bought the body. I didn't buy the car. But I don't know if I ever owned cars that meant more to me than those. The ones with the 20-inch rims on them. They would all be like, yo, DC, can I ride? I'm like, no. Part of the reason I didn't let them ride, though, because it barely worked. But with eBay Motors, you can have it fixed because eBay Motors has over 122 million parts for that number one ride or die. So you can make sure that your ride not only looks good, it stays riding smoothly. From brake kits, I needed brake kits, LED lights, roof racks, bumpers, whatever that baby needs. I had that nice white with the blue on the top. eBay Motors has it. And with eBay Motors Guaranteed Fit, it's guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time, or you get your money back. Plus, at these prices, guys, you're going to be burning rubber and not that hard-earned cash because you know everybody got to work. Hey, your boy DC's working right now. I mean, we all work. So keep that ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only, guys. Exclusions apply. All right, guys. So I'm here with Henry Cejudo, and we, you and I, we have a long history. And we'll always see eye to eye. There were times you hated me on the Olympic team. I hated you on the Olympic team. I hated you kind of because I was jealous. But you went in this shit young, doing the Olympic champ. But Henry, you know, we're here in Austin, and you got guys fighting, right? You got Kelvin out of y'all's gym, Benil Dariush out of y'all's gym.
Davison.
I'm sorry, not Benil Dariush, sorry. Davison out of y'all gym. What has coaching been like for you?
Well, it's I'm not necessarily like a coach, Daniel. I'm more of like a counselor / mentor. I don't have time to really coach. I don't have time. I don't like going over to the weekends and kind of losing on any of that stuff. You know what I mean?
That's why I feel like it's kind of like Valiant Prep, the school that your brother and them run out there.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that they have not been able to goad you into being more involved in terms of being at the tournaments and coaching, being in the corner. Like, I think it would be invaluable for them to be as good as they are. If they added you, game over.
Yeah, but that's not me. That's not me.
You can't do it. Why?
No, I just can't. I think a lot of my freedom I give to my family. I love the freedom to be able to help people, but not be connected to just one thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. So like a guy like Davison, like he's moving out. Like he brought his whole family out for fight camp. He was out. He's been out there for the last 3 months.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm
he
just
looks
like,
small. Again, he looks small today in front of Rob Font.
You think so?
I thought he looked small. No. Am I wrong? Is he just short?
Yeah, I think he's just short. It's kind of like you. Like you're a short light heavyweight, especially you're short.
I'm thick.
But you're thick. It's the same thing with the God of War. Like he's got zero fat on him. I mean, this dude, especially when you get guys like that, sometimes like even Davison could be a little undisciplined with his food and some of the stuff that he's doing. But the same reason why he comes back to Arizona, because he knows that we have a team. We formulate the team. We hold his ass accountable. We have somebody living out with him like full time.
Oh wow!
Just watching everything that he's doing, watching everything that he's eating, and then making sure that he's actually doing things right. And then for Kelvin, obviously, ascending down from 205, he was literally about 211, ascending down to 170 pounds, and then just made it.
But he used to struggle at 170 in 2016. How is it easier today as a 32-year-old man when it was tough as a 25-year-old man?
Yeah, well, that question is going to be answered, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
The biggest, you can make the weight, but could you recover? Those are the questions that you wanna ask yourself, and we won't know until tomorrow night.
Oh, say tonight.
We won't know until tonight.
Yeah.
And that being said, he's ready. He's ready. But you're right, Daniel. That's one thing that does scare me. 2016 was the last time he made 170 pounds, and he probably tried to make 170. I don't even know if he made it. But
no, he missed the weight.
But it just shows you, Daniel, that this dude he's determined. He wants to get this thing done. He wants to. His lofty dream of becoming, the middleweight champion of the world has not deceased yet.
You know what's kind of crazy to me in that?
And he could do it.
But you can't relate to that. You can't even relate to that. You can't relate to someone that falls short of a goal. You can't even relate to it.
No. Well,
now
I can.
No.
Because now I don't like the position that I'm at. Yeah, I've accomplished great things, but now it's
everything.
Now it's personal. Now it's like, all right, dude. Like I don't want to have anybody ahead of me. I'm too competitive, Daniel. It's the same reason why I even retired from the sport, because I just don't like losing. Like that's how competitive I am, Daniel. I retired from the sport because I just don't like losing. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't lose. Well, you lost to Aljo last time.
Right. Yeah, but when I left, because there was a satisfaction to me that I'm just like, I've done everything.
Yeah.
I've done everything, and I'm straight, dude. I'm good, kind of like Khabib.
Yeah.
He's a lot younger than me too.
Yeah.
He wanted to leave on top, especially pound for pound. I mean, he's leaving. It's kind of like a virgin. When they're getting married, like, dude, like, no, I'm clean.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I see it.
Oh, you're
so the fact that I come back and then I lose, just like, fuck, I hate it.
So even in that, right, there were a lot of people that were mad that you walked right into a title shot.
But
a lot of people were
though?
mad that you.
But why?
I will tell you this right now.
Left with 2 belts?
I have heard that you left because you could not run the gauntlet. That's why you left.
Nah.
The gauntlet that it would have taken for you to run as the champ, you weren't up to that challenge.
No. The honest truth is, I'm just sick of competing, dude.
Yeah,
I wanted to compete in other things. Started businesses, had my family, had kids. Like, I did it right. I never planned on even fighting with kids.
Yeah.
And here I am.
You gonna fight again?
Of course.
Why are you calling out Merab Dvalishvili? Nobody's calling out Merab.
Because it's Merab, by the way.
His name is Merab?
Merab.
Why?
Because he's a rat.
He was in your house, bro.
He's still
You
a
let him
rat.
in your
He's
house.
still a rat, dude.
Him and Aljamain.
He's still a rat. But it's a simple fact that I love the style he comes into wrestling. You know, I did get taken down by Aljo, which I don't like. And now bring in the guy that actually probably has better cage work than Aljo, but I like it.
What do you think happened with that? How did Aljo get a takedown on you? Does it matter? Does it really matter to get taken down? In a mixed martial arts fight, does it really matter?
No, not no more. Not as much as I thought it would.
Right? It doesn't
not
matter
as much as I thought it would, no. But first I was like, fuck, this dude took me down after all this shit that we were talking. But I can see why he did take me down. I'm kind of making those errors. I'm going to make those errors right. Because he took me down off the cage and he reversed me. Nothing was ever clean off the open. But that's MMA for you.
Hey, Henry, did you underestimate him?
No.
Did you underestimate Aljo? Be honest. Did you underestimate Aljo? You could talk as free with me as anyone.
I would say that I thought the fight would be a lot easier for me, but there is a funk to him, and it's probably that smell too. But
was he smelling?
Yeah,
he stunk in the octagon. Henry, you're such a liar.
He smelled like arse, dude.
You're lying. Well, you know that when
that was some of the funk.
You know when I would fight, I would literally take a shower in the morning and a bath in the afternoon. I did not want to smell in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to, because you know how sometimes we had smelly wrestling partners. Yeah. You did not want that.
Yeah.
So I would try to. Those. He didn't stink. I lost to a dude, I wrestled a cat in Russia. I wrestled him in Colorado Springs, and he was washing his clothes and stuff, so he didn't stink.
Yeah.
We wrestled in the Krasnoyarsk tournament.
Yeah.
We tied up. I smelled him. I said, damn, he stinks today. I'm about to lose this one. Because you know, like, if a mug stink too bad, that's like a hidden power. Like, this dude stinks.
Yeah.
He didn't stink. You can't say Aljo smelled that way.
No, he did. I'm just joking around.
No, but you messing around with him.
But he is. There's a certain. He has like a disruptive pattern to him. But
it's unorthodox.
But can I tell you something though too, Daniel? If you don't cut the weight right, even though I made the weight so easy, if you don't cut it right, what happened with me is I peaked on Friday rather than actually peaking for the fight on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I made the weight so fucking easy.
So what do you make of the division right now? Sean O'Malley's the champ. Were you surprised that he beat Aljo in the way that he did?
Yeah. I wasn't. I didn't think, but it's countering, dude. Like he did a really good job of just catching.
Excuse me. Jesus.
But he.
I mean, did you see that?
Go ahead.
He's having a fucking side conversation. No, this goes into the video.
Oh, throw it. Well, whatever.
Go ahead.
First of all, I thought Mark Goddard stopped it a little too premature, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I do. That right hand, he was still moving. Yeah, he caught a couple blows, but dude, that's not enough to stop a fight for a world championship fight, dude. Like let the eyes roll back, dude. I still don't see Sean O'Malley as the best. No, I don't.
Really?
I don't. I do believe Chito Vera is gonna beat him.
You believe so?
You have good defense. You walk that dude down. You kick his freaking legs. He still has that wide leg. You kick his legs, and you just bring the fight to him and grit. This is what Sean O'Malley will do. He'll look at the clock because he throws a lot of power. He is precise, but he throws a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like, does he prepare the thing? So I do believe that I would bet the house on Chito. And once I beat Merab, I'm gonna get Chito next.
Yeah.
And I like that fight too. I like either fight really.
So
walk him down, good defense, and you'll beat Sean O'Malley.
Big Champ, do you think that losing the fight has now set in motion the second part of Henry Cejudo's career? Because even when you came back to fight Aljo, you were like, yeah, I'm back to fight. Yeah. But it was never really in stone that you were going to continue to just fight and fight and fight. Now it sounds like you're ready to go on a run to become the world champ again.
Of course. I have to now. I have to. So
something to chase.
Yeah. It's put that chip on my shoulder. Mm-hmm. But the goal still remains if everything goes by plan. Go up to 145 pounds. Challenge Volkanovski. Still. You just gotta hit him right here, right where Islam hit him. Boom. I gotta take risks with a guy like that. I gotta go for broke.
God, he's so good though.
He is, and that's why I like it. But I gotta get through these dudes first. Yeah. And then I'm back at him. I was like, no, this shit ain't over.
But you want Merab because you know you beat him. You're right. They put you back in the title fight.
Of course.
That's a tough fight. He's so good.
Of course. Nah, he's got a gas tank, but stylistically, because of the wrestling, I gotta fight him. I have to fight this dude. He's not accustomed to people backing up too. He's accustomed to people backing up. So my strategy is, I'm keeping in the center. Let's go.
I'm not going nowhere.
Nope. Because the moment him and Aljamain start putting you 3-4 feet against the cage,
they shoot.
This is where they shine.
Yeah, they shoot.
And I learned my lesson. I mean, you see the splits I was doing, dude? Like, I tried my best to defend him, but because of the cage, he was able to get the takedown. He would never do that off the open.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah. But it's MMA, and I take it. He got me.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You fought a good fight. It was super close. It was a super close fight.
Yeah.
Especially after all the time.
I just don't know how I lost the 5th round. That 5th round was mine, and I don't know how Derek Cleary gave that dude the 5th round. And he even admitted, Henry beat me that 5th round. So if it wasn't for Derek Cleary, gives me that 5th round, I become the undisputed. The undisputed, not the interim, the undisputed champion.
Don't get me started on this undisputed. You don't even know what undisputed means. Shit's crazy. It's champion, bro. When you're a champion, you react the way Tom Aspinall did. Henry, how soon can we see you in the octagon? February
17th. We're targeting that date. We're talking about Anaheim right now. I'm no longer the champion, so I'm at the UFC's disposal. So whatever day that they decide to pick, I'm on board. And that's the precious part of being a champion. You negotiate with me. I tell you when I'm ready. But as of right now, I'm in the back of the line. I love it.
Henry, guys fighting, and we're in Austin. On a night like this, right? We're on the verge of getting to fight day, and for you, like as a champion, as a guy that's done so much, like what does this time look like, right? Like what are you doing on the late night, day before the fight, just like in terms of mental preparation? Is it just kind of let everything go and you're just kind of living in the moment, or are you already locked into what's happening on the next day?
Yeah, no, nothing really. No, I'm already set. The game plan's already set in stone for those past 2 months. Once, you know what I mean? Like the only time that really matters is at that appointed time, whenever it is, you ready, fight.
Yeah.
Like once I'm walking to the ring, like it's crazy how relaxed I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like, all right, I'm relaxed, ready, but there's a pop to it. You know what I'm saying? I know I gotta go.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's to me it's different because I competed so much. I probably have close to about 1,000 wrestling matches. I was a kid that did freestyle, folk style, and Greco year round for 11 years, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? So partially why you talk about the retirement that I did, I was like, man, I want to compete in other things. Even in wrestling, when I accomplished wrestling, like I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Retired for 3 years. Like I just need something to really like. So taking this L has kind of given me that.
Yeah.
You know, it's making me. I'm already business like anyways.
Yeah.
But it's making me more business like even now, like even more so, with the chip on the shoulder.
Chip on the shoulder. I can't wait, man. Guys, Henry Cejudo is targeting February 17th, Anaheim, to come back against one of the most dangerous fighters in the division, Merab Dvalishvili. I will tap into that fight. I think it would be fantastic. And you would get 2 championship-level fighters. Henry, man, I always appreciate your time, my brother. You are the man. I think you're the ultimate competitor. You're a champion.
The greatest of all time?
Else. Bro, you know I had an argument the other day.
The greatest combat athlete of all time?
Do you know I had an argument the other day in New York City because they were talking about Alex Pereira. And they were saying that if he won, he'd be the greatest dude. Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong?
As soon as Glory goes through bankruptcy, they're not even going to know what Glory is. You know what I'm saying?
See, Doug,
winning the Olympic Games.
It's impossible.
Woo!
It's impossible.
Put all the glory bouts together, and that's maybe equals up to winning a gold medal in wrestling, as you know, because wrestling has made all of us. It's the toughest, grittiest sport in the world. When you can say you become the people that I admire the most, Daniel, are the Olympic champs, and particularly in wrestling.
Yes.
You get Mike Tyson, you get all these different actions, you get Khabib, you get all these. I'm like, You get Bufaisa Sativa, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm like cheesing the whole time. Yeah, I'm just like, dude. He gave me an apple one time.
dude, I didn't. Dude, he gave people giving you apples. This shit is fucked up, man. You were young too.
Bufaisa Sativa, he's known as the greatest wrestler of all time. 3-time Olympic champ.
Yeah.
I think 7 or 8-time world champ, which is something absolutely freaking ridiculous. It's
impossible.
I mean, this dude is like levels above everybody. And I went and I saw him medal for the first time. I was just like, dude, I was just like glowing, bro. And then he told me, and he moved everybody out. He had me sit next to him. I'm just like cheesing, dude. And he grabs the apple and then he gives it to me. And he gave me the apple and I just started looking at it. I'm just like, and he's like, no, he's like, eat it. It's like, dude, I don't want to eat it, man. I want I want to take this home, dude. But that's how prestigious.
Yes. But bro, I'm trying to tell you, I argued to the point that if I'm making a Mount Rushmore, you're on there much faster than that because you won the Olympic Games. Because that's how impossible it is. Well, Glory Kickboxing came at me. DC couldn't fight against Rico Verhoeven. I'm like, I can't beat him in a kickboxing match. But how long does Rico Verhoeven last in a wrestling match with me?
Yeah.
It's like I got a better chance of lasting long in that kickboxing fight than he does in a wrestling match.
Well, not just that, but
I love Rico.
Not just that, Olympic champ, 2 division champs simultaneously and defended both belts.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, hey.
Like it's different.
I'm going to tell you something, Henry. You ain't got an argument for me. Y'all heard Henry. Stop tripping on that. And most of your favorite fighters will tell you that they agree with this side of the argument and not the other side. Guys, Henry Cejudo has his own YouTube channel and so much more. Tap into what he's doing. Like, subscribe. Until next time, peace.